Well, hey guys, Big A coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. What a great day. It's almost 70 degrees in Nashville. Man, I hope it's nice where you're at this morning. Hey, how do I get to a huge level of success and do it with shortcuts? That's what I'm going to answer today. Well, let me just be honest with you. Let me lean in. You're not. Listen, guys, there are no shortcuts. Sure, we can work smarter, no question about it. We can do things in a better way, but there are no shortcuts to long-term success. About 2 weeks ago, I had the privilege of doing a podcast interview with a guy, and fabulous guy, man. We had a great time. And he private messaged me a week later, and he said, hey, would you introduce me to this high-profile individual? And I thought about it for a minute, and y'all have heard me tell this story before, similar, because it happens all the time. And I said, no, I will not introduce you to that person. And he's like, I don't get it. We had a great time on the interview. Why not? And I said, you're just wanting to use this person to further your cause. It's not a two-way street. If it were a two-way street, you would be endorsing them. You would be promoting their products. You would be going to their seminars. You would be attending their classes. You would be hiring them as a coach, possibly. The list goes on and on. There's so many things that you could do beforehand before you ask somebody for something. It's knocking on the door, always saying, how can I help? How can I serve? What can I give? What can I do? Who can I connect you to? Can I buy your course? Can I get in your program? Can I promote your book? Can I promote your podcast? What can I do for you? If you believe in them, right? And that's what we've done over the course of our career, is stand in the corner, right? Stand in the shadows and look and find people that you admire, that you respect, that they put out good content, that they have good programs, and then endorse them. Do Facebook Lives. Do private text messages to them, thanking them for their products. Go to their classes, buy their books, go to their seminars. And then one day you'll have an opportunity to go, hey, by the way, do you think it would be beneficial to you if you were to be my guest on my podcast and let us join together and promote what it is that you're doing? And 9 times out of 10, they go, I would love to do that. That's the shortcut to success. Hey, I want to tell you about a guy in our community. His name is Gideon, and Gideon is a young guy. He's the youngest member of the Iron Sharpens Iron Mastermind group, and I was so excited this week to get an email from Gideon. And here's what it said. It said, Mr. Walker, thank you for what you're doing in Iron Sharpens Iron. It's radically changing my life, and I have a question for you. How can I get around other successful people and do things that I'm competent in doing? And here's what he said. Here's what he said that made all the difference. He said, metaphorically speaking, I'm willing to mop the floors. And I came off the chair. I was shouting. I was smiling out loud. I said, Gideon gets it. He's willing to start at the bottom, work his way up. I'm willing to mop the floors. Listen, guys, we all have to be willing to mop the floors if we're going to get ahead. There are no shortcuts to success. If you want to do it right and you want to build a brand and you want people to like you and be around you and engage you and hire you and connect you and invite you on their podcast, you've got to have that servant mentality to serve them first. People that I want to be around long term, I start watching, paying attention, listening to their videos, reading their books. Then I'll go to their conferences. Then I'll reach out and I'll say, hey man, this is a great product. Y'all have seen me do it 1,000,000 times. And I'm telling you, it works because you're not just in it for your benefit, for your welfare. You're in it for the benefit of others. And then that natural reciprocity comes back 10x. And if you want to do it and you want to do it right, you do that. Pay attention to some of these guys that are willing to metaphorically mop the floor like Gideon Harris. You do it like Gideon, and I'm telling you, you're going to be successful. Now, I want to go on record. I may be dead and gone at this time, but this video will live on. Gideon will be a very, very, very successful young man in business. You watch and see. Y'all track him, you follow him, you watch, because he's willing to do the reps. He's willing to do the hard work. He's willing to reach out first. He's willing to mop the floors. And I just want to ask you today to do a personal inventory of yourself. Are you willing to do the reps? If you do that, you too will be successful and significant as we live out this thing called life. You guys have a great day. I'm Big A, coming to you live on the Station Camp Greenway. Go out there today and crush it. We'll see you.